Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is my first video. I'm new to YouTube and doing all this video stuff, so I'm kind of nervous. I'm gonna be doing a kind of first impressions on the new Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I went to Generation Beauty this past week and I was actually really inspired to do videos just from seeing all the girls there and kind of everyone coming together and in the name of beauty, and it was just so inspiring. So I kind of just want to do videos for you guys, and kind of you guys can kind of give me ideas on what to do. So you know, if you guys want me to review a certain product for you guys, or you know, if there's anything that you guys want me, you know, to show you guys as far as foundations or just different makeup, just leave it on the comments below and I'll go ahead and I'll review them for you, and I'll kind of like wear them for you and kind of tell you how they wear and you know how good they are. I know when I first started kind of wearing makeup and especially buying like higher end makeup, I always was unsure. I would buy it and I was kind of like, oh, I'm a little skeptical about, you know, is it gonna wear good? Is it gonna make my skin greasy? Is it gonna make it look oily? Is it gonna make it look cakey? So I had all these questions, and I found YouTube and I started YouTubing all of these people, and I would see that, you know, they would kind of do this for you. So I kind of want to do that for you guys as well. So today what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be putting on the Too Faced. It's brand new. It's actually in stores June 15th. We kind of got like first dibs on it because of Generation Beauty. So this is what it looks like, or here you go. This is what it looks like, and it's called Too Faced Born This Way. It says here that it's oil free. I have wore it before today, and I would say that it is oil free. I know sometimes my skin tends to get kind of greasy with certain foundations, but I've noticed that when I wore this one, it didn't leave my face greasy. It was very, I wouldn't say mattifying, but it definitely was not greasy. And it says that it's medium to full coverage. I would say that it's more on the full coverage, just because I kind of have like a lot of acne scars, so I have to always wear like a primer, and I have to wear like a concealer, and then I have to wear like, I always go for like the full coverage foundation. So I mean, even if you don't have any kind of problems with your skin and you kind of just want like a full coverage, I would say that this one is definitely one that you want to go for. It leaves your face, like when you put it on, it makes your face feel like skin. Like it doesn't feel like you have any makeup on. It's just very like lightweight. Let's see, it says that it's infused with coconut water. I know that it does smell good when I applied it like to the back of my hand and I could smell it. It did smell good. It also says that it has alpine rose to brighten the skin appearance and promote elasticity. I don't know if it brightened my face too much, but I would say that it makes you look very flawless when you put it on. It gives you like that kind of flawless, like almost like airbrushed look. And then it says it has hyaluronic acid for a smoother, more youthful appearance. It definitely does make you look smooth. So I would say that they're not lying about that. So I don't know, I think that you guys would really enjoy this foundation. Too Faced, I like have always loved them because their packaging is just so cute. But besides that, I mean I'm a fond believer of you get what you pay for. So it's like with this, I know it's a little pricier and it's kind of a little bit more up there with like the higher end products, but I would say that if you're gonna go for a product that's a little bit higher end, and it's, you know, if you're looking to spend a little bit more money on either whether it's blush or makeup or eyeliners or whatever it is, I would say definitely check out Too Faced first, because I feel that their product is so, you know, when you get a blush and you put the blush on, I mean, it's so pigmented, and like the color payoff is great, and it just lasts forever. So I would say to check out Too Faced. This foundation I love, and I feel like even after I'm done with, hopefully I'm not done with it soon, but whenever I do finish this, I definitely will be purchasing this again because I just loved it that much. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on for you guys, and kind of wear it throughout the day and give you guys updates throughout the day just so you guys can see how it wears on my skin. My skin's a little weird because on the outer edges I feel like my skin's dry, and then in the T-zones I get fairly oily. So it's kind of weird. So you know, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on, and I'm gonna show you guys how I apply it. And by no means am I like a makeup artist. I don't do makeup on people. I do makeup on myself. I don't know everything that there is to know about makeup. I'd say the only experience I have with makeup is because I am like obsessed with it and I buy so much of it and I just apply it on myself. But by no means am I here to kind of teach you guys about makeup because I have no idea. I'm just kind of reviewing these products for you guys so that you guys can see them and you guys can kind of get my input. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off with a bare face. I have nothing on it right now. I'm going to go ahead and start off with my moisturizer. I use the Neutrogena oil-free acne moisturizer because as you can see, I have some acne. So, just a lot of scars. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start moisturizing my face. Then I'm going to want to do a primer. I like using the Porefessional from Benefit. Okay. And I usually just use it on my T-zones, like especially where I get, where I feel like I get a little more oily. So that's going to be like right here in my cheek area, on my nose, kind of on my forehead, and then my chin. And what you want to do when you use primers, you actually don't want to like rub it in. You want to go ahead and pat it in. Especially if you're using something to fill the pores, you kind of just want to do that, like kind of pat it in so that it actually fills the pores. And you kind of just want to do that everywhere. Okay. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and use I have to use concealer under my foundation just because of the redness. Even if I use a very full coverage foundation, it still doesn't cover absolutely all of the redness. So I always have to use a concealer under. And I like to use the, well right now actually, since Generation Beauty, I am using the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer by It Cosmetics. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some on the back of my hand. And I'm going to use the Stippling brush by the Real Techniques. And since I have redness kind of like all over, like it's not just kind of like spots, it's kind of like on my cheek and on my chin. So I usually just like mostly do like the whole entire area. Okay, so once I'm done with that, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Too Faced foundation, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to pump it on the back of my hand. And really you don't need a lot because this is, it says medium to full, but I would say that it is very full coverage. And then with that I'm going to be using my Morphe M43 brush, and you want to just do like stippling motions. A lot of people do it different. Some people like to buff it in, some people just stipple. A lot of people like to use the Beauty Blender. I like to stipple just because I feel like it gives me more of a full coverage. But with this brush also, I feel like because it's so dense, it gives you that really full coverage that you want. So if you guys like full coverage, you might want to try this brush out. So I'm just going to put this everywhere. Kind of smells good. I used to use actually the e.l.f. powder. It's called the powder brush, but I didn't use it for that. It's the e.l.f. It has like a flat top. I used to use this one to do my foundation, because it also gave great coverage, but I mean, as soon as I bought the Morphe one, I like fell in love, and I don't think I'll go back to using this one. Okay. So once all of that is blended in, if you guys can see, it's like very full coverage. It like pretty much covered up any redness that I had that my concealer didn't cover. Okay, I think I'm done with that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and conceal my under eyes. I like to use 2 products for this. I'm actually gonna use this to conceal my under eyes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use a different product to do the bridge of my nose and then my forehead. So for under my eyes, I actually like to use the MAC Pro Longwear. I'm sure everyone uses this, and this is in color NW20. So you want to get like like maybe a shade lighter than your original color to do your under eye. You don't want to look like a ghost. And for this, because it does, when you pump it, it kind of pumps a lot out. So you probably just want to do like a pump or a pump and a half. And for this, I do use, this isn't the Beauty Blender, it's actually from the Real Technique. So it works the same. And what you want to do is you want to go ahead and wet this, and then take all the water out of it and make sure that it's just really damp. And I'm going to go ahead and apply this under my eye. And then you want to do this kind of like in a V shape. You don't want to just kind of do it all across. So then you're just going to go ahead and blend that in. And then you're going to bring it all the way up to your temple. Just like that. And then you just do the same to the other eye. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight, and I'm going to use the Rimmel Match Conceal and Highlight. It's the 2-in-1, and it's number 125. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that down the bridge of my nose. And on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my chin, and right above or under my nose. I'm gonna use a Real Technique sponge for this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that in. You want to make sure you blend it in really good so that you don't just kind of see, you know, like a white line down the middle. And you want to just blend and roll. You can also just roll it. I feel like it blends a little bit better when you like kind of pat and roll together. Pat and roll, pat and roll. So once you're done with that, I like to just go ahead and set the concealer that I used in my under eye. And I'm just going to use the NYC Smooth Skin, the pressed face powder. I think this is in 701 Translucent. So you want to just go ahead and set that under eye. And then set down the bridge of my nose on my forehead. Oh, I'm sorry. This is actually also a Morphe brush. This is the M433. It's perfect for setting under the eye or setting anywhere. And I also sometimes like to use it to when I do like a highlight. It's just really easy because it gets like right on that cheekbone. So I'll show you guys a little later how I use it with that. Okay, so once I set that, I'm just going to go over my whole entire face with the Rimmel London Stay Matte. This is my favorite, like, powder. I I've used the MAC one, and I don't know, I really love this one. It makes you like matte but not dry matte, so gives you like a good coverage. I don't know, but I absolutely love this one. I won't use anything else. I won't even try anything else because I love this so much. And I'm in color Sandstorm, that's 004. And they're really cheap too. I think they're like $4 or $5, depends where you go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this all over my face. And this is also a Real Techniques brush, and this one is the powder brush. So I'm just gonna put this everywhere. I have hair coming out of everywhere. Okay, so.
Neck and ears, neck and ears.
So once you're done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and do my blush. And for my blush, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Tarte. I actually just got this at Generation Beauty, and I had never tried any of the Tarte blushes before. And I have to say that they are like amazing. They're very worth the splurge. And this is in color Dollface. So it looks like that. I've been using it like every single day. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply this with my Morphe E4. If you guys haven't tried any of these brushes, I would really recommend that you do. When you get a blush brush, you also want to make sure that it's not too, I don't have my other one here, but you want to make sure that you don't get a brush that the bristles are like really like tight together. You want to get one that's a little bit more loose, just because when you go in to get the product and you do this, sometimes if the bristles are too close together and they're really tight, it picks up so much product. And then when you go to apply it on your face, your cheek looks like extremely red. That's because it's picking up too much product. So you want to get a brush that has a little bit kind of like a looser bristles and stuff like that. So you don't want it too tight. And I love. I'm like obsessed with blushes.
Any blush from anywhere, any brand, I'm obsessed.
I love blush. And I always tend to go for like the same colored blushes. It's kind of like, it's kind of funny because I have like tons of blushes from even like different brands, but they're all like the same tone pink. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply highlight, and I'm also going to be using the Morphe M433 again to apply my highlight. Okay, and for my highlight today, I'm going to use the Dior, it's in number 001 Beige Vibration. I actually got this a really long time ago. It looks like this though. I got this a really long time ago. So I'm going to go ahead and use this as my highlight. So I'm just going to apply this right on the cheekbone. The more highlight, the better. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply some down the bridge of my nose. I'm just going to finish that off with my all-nighter, it's called the Makeup Setting Spray. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spray this on my face. And then I'm actually going to go off camera and I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup. So I love this one, the all-nighter, and I also like to use the NYX, I think it's called like the mattifying setting spray. I think it does just that. It really does mattify, and I feel like it's, even though this one's from Urban Decay, I feel like the other one really might be like better quality. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I went off camera and I went ahead and finished up my makeup. I applied lashes, I put on some lipstick. I just didn't want to do it on camera, just because I'm still kind of new at this, and it makes me kind of nervous, to be honest. What I actually want to do for you guys is I'm gonna come back maybe 2 times before I just finish off the video, and I want to go ahead and just give you guys updates throughout the day to see how this foundation wears. Keep watching and we'll go ahead and update you later. Thank you. So it's been about 3.5 to 4 hours now that I went ahead and applied my foundation. And after I finished filming earlier, we actually went to go take the dogs for a walk, and it was kind of warm. And then we went out to dinner, and we just got back right now. So this is what my face looks like now. I would say that it's held up very, very well. The last time I wore it, I actually didn't go out. I just kind of put it on and I was here at home. I was a lot more active today than the first time that I wore it. And I would say that my face still looks really good. It doesn't look too much different from when I applied it. So it's holding up pretty good. I don't see any oil building up just yet. So I would say that it's very long lasting. I'm going to try to go as long as possible wearing the foundation. Okay, so welcome back, guys. I'm going to just go ahead and give you guys my last update for the night. It has been another 2.5 to 3 additional hours since I last kind of came back and gave you guys an update. I would say that still now, I think it's been about 10 hours since I've been wearing this foundation. It hasn't really came off too much. It's not patchy. My face hasn't really became greasy with any of it. So I don't know. I say that this foundation is actually like my new favorite foundation. Like I said, I use a lot of full coverage foundations, and a lot of them I've noticed that throughout the day they kind of tend to get a little bit patchy, or they'll start kind of making my face look dry, or it starts separating and stuff like that. But I've noticed that with this one, it honestly looks almost like if I just applied it a couple of hours ago. So I also wanted to kind of let you guys know that everything that I mentioned in this video that I use, like all of my brushes and everything that I used, I'm going to go ahead and link it down below just so you guys know what I used. Please, you guys, let me know if there's any other foundations that you guys want me to try out for you and kind of review for you, or if there's any other products that you guys would like me to do. Thank you guys for watching. This whole process I've been so nervous just because it is my first video and I'm kind of just trying to get out there. So it was a little bit nerve-wracking. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like this video, please subscribe to my channel, leave the comments down below. I would say that that's it. Thank you guys so much. See you next time. Bye.